Today in The Void, we're discussing Cole Anthony of the Orlando Magic for two reasons. First, because he's having a breakout season, averaging 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists with great scoring efficiency while getting anywhere he wants on the floor. He's making the types of plays that superstar guards make, and he's also having highlight moments with big, massive dunks on the open floor. And second reason with Cole Anthony, it's because he's saying stuff like this on camera.
Shout out to the team, man. Shout out to RJ. Shout out to Dell. Shout out to Mo Bamba. Shout out to my whole team, man. You know we had to go get that dub, man.
It was 14 dudes picked ahead of me. You think that there's 14 dudes better than me in that draft? I'm just curious. What do you think? You think there are?
I do this, man. I do this. I was bred for this. I ain't the type to go,
How can you not love Cole Anthony? This dude has such a fun game to watch, and he says whatever is on his mind. So I'm really excited to do today's video analyzing his game. It's also worth noting the clip of him getting the water poured on his head came from his best moment last season as a rookie when he hit a game-winning jumper. It's important to look back because what he's doing during the 21-22 season follows a trend. Anthony struggled at the start of his rookie year, then missed nearly 2 months with a fracture in his right rib. After returning, he looked much more comfortable and the tough shots he tends to take were falling, as that shows in the numbers. That has all carried over to this season, so he's trending upward. Now Anthony is looking like the guy who was the third-ranked high school player in his class, using crossovers to get into step-back jumpers, and at 6'2" with his speed, he's roasting bigs who switch onto him like poor little Kelly Olynyk here. He's also comfortable getting into the mid-range, slamming the brakes to create space. And even against elite defenders like Bam Adebayo, he still has the ability to get all the way to the basket. If his initial move is covered, he can go back the other way to get into floaters or layups closer to the basket. And since he's on the smaller side, utilizing finesse finishes like this high floater is key to his success. Cole can score from any level of the floor, and he's at his best from the perimeter in the pick and roll. He's most comfortable driving hard to his left side into jump shots because this is what unlocks his full dribble package with tricky crossovers and step backs. But he's not one-dimensional since he has the skill to go to his right. He can hit pull-ups or fadeaways with defenders still draped all over him. He's shooting at an unsustainably high percentage off the dribble at 48% on threes and 46% from mid-range, but he's always had good shooting touch inside and from the line at 80+% going back to high school. So even when his percentage dips, it's reasonable to believe his improved results are for real. Establishing himself as a threat pays dividends. He uses his scoring to become a playmaker. He looks like he's about to take a pull-up two here, but whoop, that's allowed to Wendell Carter. Anthony and Carter have developed strong chemistry together in the pick and roll, with Carter screening for Anthony 15 times per game. That ranks near the top of the NBA for pick and roll duos, according to Second Spectrum. The Magic score an excellent 1.2 points per pick and roll run by them because of their blend of scoring and passing. Cole is good at making simple reads with kickouts to shooters or bounce passes to cutters heading to the basket. As a guy who had a reputation of a score-first, spark plug scoring guard, he's learning how to use his handle to create shots for others. Here's an example because he sees a lazy defender sleeping and he uses a hesitation to get into his in and out dribble before crossing over to create an open three. Anthony hasn't been afraid to jack threes from way behind the line. It can cause defenders to fear him and play him up closer, which could open up driving lanes. That clip was from preseason, and here during the regular season, the Magic run a pick and roll and the Celtics switch a big and Robert Williams onto Anthony. A simple pump fake is all it takes to get Williams off balance, so Anthony drives, forces Boston to rotate, and that opens Franz Wagner for a three. If Cole Anthony keeps taking and making shots, it's only going to get harder and harder to stop him. Like I said earlier, how can you not love Cole Anthony? Sustaining success for any smaller guard is definitely a question, but this guy was an elite high school prospect who suffered a meniscus injury in college and a rib injury as a rookie, and despite the struggles, he's still getting better. And it's clear, a guy like him, he's never going to be lacking confidence. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of The Void. If you liked the video, give us a like down low and also subscribe to The Ringer so you get videos in your feed every single day. Thank you again for watching. I hope you have a fun rest of your day.